Well, one thing to know is that, and people that listen to my straight talk on relationships will understand this, I'm not attached to marriage. In fact, I'm actually against marriage in the traditional sense. Yeah, I don't believe that an institution, if you do your history on marriage, which most people don't, they just wake up and have this bubble appear around them as an expectation that, oh, you date for a while, you find someone, you like them, you make the decision, this is the one, and then you go sign a piece of paper that says you're not allowed to leave for the rest of your life. If they do the history as to where that model came from, they'll understand in a heartbeat why it's so dysfunctional when it comes to unconditional love. It's not designed to support that. So, and a lot of people are more committed to the relationship, and the institution of that than the people on the ship. Right? And why? Because, well, don't get me started. Go listen to my straight talk. So, I don't need a piece of paper signed by somebody who's not allowed to have sex, right, to tell me that I'm willing to spend the rest of my life with someone or not. Now, right now, I'm honored the fact that I get to walk my truth alongside my queen, and her truth happens to be walking alongside me. But you evolve and you become different people. And if in 10 years right now she's evolved with the fact that her truth is no longer to walk my path, who the hell am I to say, no, I'm sorry, you need to compromise the rest of your life, right? Because you signed a piece of paper 10 years ago that says you're not allowed to go and walk your truth. Sorry, that doesn't work for me. I have friends that have high-level consciousness levels of relationships that they end up having divorced in a very mature way, where it's almost a celebration of the time that they've had. And you see that in funerals. Some people can't deal with funerals because they're in this sense of loss, and they feel that they've been abandoned, or they feel that the person's actually let them down by dying, or they just can't deal with the grief, or whatever it may be. And you have others that turn it into a celebration of their life and honor the fact that the time that they spent, and we're grateful for it. And if you understand that, if you put them together in something called marriage, right, and you say, okay, cohabiting is co-parenting, and therefore you can't separate the two, what do you see? You see people in divorces use kids as political pawns in chess games to hurt people. But hang on, we're going to enter into a relationship where we're going to have children. We've entered into a co-parenting relationship for at least the next 20 years. The strongest skill set that you can actually have in a relationship is the ability to repair breakdown. It's the ability to bounce back from arguments, the ability to, come back to the table with your ego out of the way and say sorry.